welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. In the game plan, there are some concessions for the history that can be achieved here today by their quarterback. He has been a stalwart in this conference, making history all along the way. But today, most passing yards for a quarterback in conference history is on the line. They want to get that record for him. They want to get the win. But I do know they have a pass-heavy script in the game plan here today. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. On the run from inside his own 5. The Boilermakers offense will come out first. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
And this talented guy out wide, man, for this offense, he has had his way this season. This will be the biggest challenge for him. And what's the answers on that side? What do they present? Nobody's really been able to stop him, and he's going to get his. But, Palmer, how do they limit the damage, and how do they maybe focus on him and make others beat you?
Well, they talked to us this week on defense, and they said, look, we want to play zone as much as we can. We need to bracket him as often as possible in and out, but we know he's going to line up in different spots, so obviously we've got to communicate. The one thing the quarterback told us this week is, I don't care where he lines up, and I don't care who they cover him with, if it's 1 or 2 guys, I'm still throwing him the football because I know he is going to make plays.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Did they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it, because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. So Oregon's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Dante Moore. Boy, did he put up numbers last time out, threw for more than 500 yards.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the...
Makes a grab and room to run. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Autzen Stadium is one of the loudest places you will be in, and they love their Ducks.
On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Swarmed under 5-yard loss on the play.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
2nd down to the air. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They're working that left side. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it. first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing more. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Got his man downfield. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Ducks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Moore to the air. Turns it upfield. Down he goes. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's Moore to throw. Touchdown, Ducks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point splits the uprights. And he's going to bring it out. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. Gotta stop the bleeding and get the ball back to our offense.
And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Moore. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further. Here he comes from inside. And the ball's free deep in his own territory. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Ducks sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Hand it to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
More to throw for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And they dive on it and get it back. And boy, that would have been a disaster to hand it right back to them. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Straight ahead, it's Terrell. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Look out! He'll pull it down. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeps it moving, it's right. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
They're all over it. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Back open in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dante Moore, under pressure, takes a hit as he fires.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Makes the grab in their space. The 20. He's at the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oregon. Another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hits inside, it's right. Shakes off the defender. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Terrell.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run him again. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second?
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Moore, play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hill. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Rush is on. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! He got it, beat down in bounds. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, down on the Boilermakers sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll run the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, it's right. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Trying to make one miss. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throwing Moore. Caught. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Moore will throw. And he avoids the sack.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking for a big play. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
Trying to convert the third down. Here's Raiola. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, here on the Purdue sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Just enough time to get off one more snap. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bear. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Oh, pressure's coming. Unleashes one. Working on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Tosses it incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Raiola to the air again. Snags it. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Doing it himself again. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in at the 40. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Raiola hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Smith wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Hill. Past the 30. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Play action on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Second and long here. The fake and wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to pass. Here comes the heat. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play...
Touchdown, Ducks! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Man, that field shrinks. You've got to have the big boys down here that you can just throw it up to, let them make plays, make it look like run. All the big boys on the field, slip that tight end out, find him, he'll do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Long way to go on second down. Quarterback Keith knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Can they catch him? Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Here's more to throw. He'll take a shot. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Oregon! That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. On to running room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's right.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Looking for room. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Ducks. Special teams proving to be. They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Quick give. It's Terrell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Might as well run him again. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Midway point in the season. From week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Searching for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll go play action with Moore. He's got it. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Ducks right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Moore throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. And he added the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Now hits it. It's Terrell. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Fresh center down's going to the air. He's got the tight end. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They'll need a bunch on second down. Motion from the back. Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Rush right in his face. Finds his tight end. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. Trying to take it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve. Time to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Second and long here. Moore with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve his defense into tiny slices. From the gun, brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Dante Moore can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's changing the play. Moore to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Oregon! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. The run inside. It's Terrell. Turning it on. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Look out! And he never had a chance.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, here on the Ducks sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing more. Hauls it in. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Moore will throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Escapes the pressure going right. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They'll get to keep possession, but man, do they have a long way to go after that fumble threw them in reverse.
And if you're an offensive coordinator, you're like, whoa, thank you, Jesus. We got the lead. We're in a great...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Fourth down, Moore. Fires into the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. DB's right up on the receivers. Running inside, it's Terrell. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. This is what an elite team does.